My name is Dr. Fakhariyat. You are watching our YouTube channel Medico's Fever. In this lecture, we will discuss about the embryology of nervous system. We are starting the series of the neurology and special senses for the USMLE part 1 from the first aid series book. Firstly, we will discuss about the embryology of nervous system, in which we will discuss about the neural development, then the development system of the brain, then central and the peripheral nervous system origins. And the most important, we will discuss about the neural tube defects. Now, our concern is mainly of the neural development. Firstly, in the gastrulation, there are three layers. Number one is the ectoderm, mesoderm, and the endoderm. तो सबसे पहले जो एक्टोडर्म है वो क्या बनाती है, न्यूरल प्लेट्स बनाती हैं. ये नोटोकॉर्ड ये स्टिमुलस प्रोवाइड करता है. इट प्रोवाइड द स्टिमुलस एंड फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द न्यूरो एक्टोडर्म. देन न्यूरो एक्टोडर्म चेंज इनटू द न्यूरल प्लेट. अब उसके बाद ये जो है, दिस इज द मेनली द मेसोडर्म एंड इंटीरियर इट इज द एंडोडर्म. देन आफ्टर द फॉर्मेशन it may form the neural tube, and neural tube mainly neural fold change into the neural tube and the neural crest cells, and these are the paraxial mesoderm of the mesoderm layer, and notochord may change into the nucleus purposus in the adult. Our discussion is the mainly we are discussing about the notochord. Notochord induces overlying ectoderm to differentiate into the neuroectoderm and formation of the neural plate. Then the neural plate give rise to the neural tube and the neural crest cells. Neural fold or the neural plate change into the neural tube and the neural crest cells. Then the notochords becomes nucleus pulposus of the intervertebral discs in the adult. And after the formation of the neural tube, it mainly consists of two parts. Number one is the alar part. सबसे पहले होता है alar part, उसके बाद होता है basal part. अब जब न्यूरल ट्यूब को कट करेंगे यहाँ पे, तो ये जो नीचे वाला पार्ट है, दिस इज फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द बेजल पार्ट, और ये मोटर नर्वस सिस्टम बना रहा होता है. और इसके बाद जो मेनली डॉर्सल पार्ट है, दिस इज ओनली द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द एलर प्लेट. ये सेंसरी फाइबर्स हैं और ये मोटर फाइबर हैं. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज द bone morphogenic protein. BMP is mostly regulated. Alar plate is regulated by BMP, and the basal plate is regulated by the sonic hedgehog gene. Same orientation is that of the spinal cord. That we all discuss about the neural development. But the most important is the development of the brain. सबसे पहले जो ब्रेन का जो न्यूरल ट्यूब है, ये क्या बनाती है, ब्रेन एंड स्पाइनल कॉर्ड. अब इसका जो पार्ट्स है, इसमें 3 प्राइमरी वेसिकल्स बनते हैं. अब ये जो न्यूरल ट्यूब है, इसमें इन्वेजिनेशन होती है. नंबर 1 बनता है, उसके बाद नंबर 2, नंबर 3. अब इसके भी मेनली दिस इज द कैविटी, दिस इज द वॉल, एंड दिस इज द फोर ब्रेन. दिस इज द फोर ब्रेन. 3 प्राइमरी वेसिकल्स इज द फोर ब्रेन, मिड ब्रेन एंड द हाइंड ब्रेन. अब जो फोर ब्रेन है वो है प्रोसेंसेफ्लॉन. इसके बाद मिड ब्रेन है, दिस इज द मेसेंसेफ्लॉन. हाइंड ब्रेन इज द रोम्बेनसेफ्लॉन. आफ्टर इट में चेंज इनटू द, यहाँ पे क्या होता है, एक प्रोट्रूजन होती है. आफ्टर चेंज इनटू द प्रोट्रूजन, फोर ब्रेन चेंज इनटू द टेलेंसेफ्लॉन एंड द डायनसेफ्लॉन. टेलेंसेफ्लॉन इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट. If you memorize, diencephalon is the second part, and telencephalon mainly the formation of the cerebral hemisphere. This is the one cerebrum, and this is the one cerebrum, and this is the cerebral hemisphere. And diencephalon is mainly formation of the thalamus, hypothalamus, and some part of the retina. The most important is the midbrain. Midbrain only formation of the mesencephalon. And after it is the hindbrain, it mainly consists of the metencephalon and the myelencephalon. If you remember, these are arranged in the mesencephalon, metencephalon, then the myelencephalon. Mesencephalon, metencephalon is mainly formation of the pons and the cerebellum. PC, if you remember, it is the PC, metencephalon. Then if it is a myelencephalon, myelin like, this is the medulla, formation of the medulla. That we all discuss about the regional classification of the developing brain. We have discussed about the neural development, notochord formation, Then the notochord change into the neural plate change into the neural tube and neural crest cells, and LR plates and the basal plates. Then the regional classification of the developing brain. अब द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है वो है सेंट्रल एंड पेरिफेरल नर्वस सिस्टम ओरिजिन. अब जो न्यूरल एपिथेलियल सेल्स इन न्यूरल ट्यूब ये क्या बनाते हैं? सीएनएस के न्यूरॉन, सीएनएस के गैंग्लियन सेल्स, एस्ट्रोसाइट्स एंड द ओलिगोडेंड्रोसाइट्स. बट जो न्यूरल क्रस्ट सेल्स हैं वो पेरिफेरल नर्वस सिस्टम के न्यूरॉन्स बनाते हैं. जिस तरह से न्यूरो एपिथेलियल सेल्स हैं वो क्या बनाएंगे? सीएनएस के न्यूरॉन बनाएंगे. इसी तरह से जो न्यूरल क्रस्ट है वो पेरिफेरल नर्वस सिस्टम के न्यूरॉन्स बनाएंगे. अब न्यूरल क्रस्ट की मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट जो करेक्टरिस्टिक्स है वो है फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द एड्रीनल मेडुला. अब मेनली क्या होता है? जो एड्रीनल मेडुला है, दिस इज प्रेजेंट इन द एड्रीनल ग्लैंड. Adrenal gland mainly consists of two parts, adrenal cortex and medulla, and neural crest mainly involved in the formation of adrenal medulla. This is so much important, and most ever question in the USMLE exam is the neural crest cells involves in the formation of the adrenal medulla. If an adrenal medulla mainly produces the epinephrine and the norepinephrine system. And mesoderm is not just so much important, but it is the formation of macroglial cells like macrophages in the central nervous system. Now, the most important is the neural tube defects. In case of the neuropores fail to fuse by the fourth week of development and persistent connection between amniotic cavity and the spinal fluid. But it may be due to diabetes and the folic acid deficiency during the pregnancy. Number one, alpha fetoprotein in the amniotic fluid is increased, but in the spina bifida occulta level is normal. Confirmatory test is the most important by the increase in acetylcholinesterase is important. I will be show with you that of the diagram. This is the normal. These are the vertebrae, dura mater. This is the leptomeninges, spinal cord. This is the skin area. In case of the spina bifida occulta, न्यूरल पोर जो कार्डल न्यूरोपोर कार्डल साइड पे है वहां पे क्या है? न्यूरल ट्यूब की कोलेयर नहीं होती. इफ देयर इज अ नो कोलेयर, नो हर्निएशन, spinal cord is present, meninges are present, the subarachnoid space is present, there is no herniation, but hairs are present, tuft of hairs are present, and mainly cause is the folic acid deficiency. Other is the meningocele. Meningocele, the name represent meninges involved. If subarachnoid space is involved, this is called as the meningocele. Myelomeningocele, myelin sheet. Myelin mean there is some spinal cord is present. Myelin because the nervous part are present, and the meningocele and meninges and the spinal cord both are involved. This is called as the myelomeningocele. Both subarachnoid space and the spinal cord involved. These are most important: spina bifida occulta, meningocele, myelomeningocele, myeloschisis is important, anencephaly is important. Anencephaly is aim absent and fear of closure neuroprotocols, no forebrained, open Kelvin clinical finding polyhedro. Yes. The most important we have discussed about the neural tube defects. We have in this lecture we have discussed about the neural development, then the regional classification of developing brain, then the central and peripheral nervous system, relation of neural crest with the adrenal medulla, and the neural tube defects. Thank you so much. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Please like and subscribe our channel Medicos Fever, and remember us in your prayers. Allah Hafiz.